just had to push play on that recording so we could record this next episode of Old Drunken Discography. Welcome back. Hopefully you've watched all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 previous videos. We are on Just Push Play. I'm your host, Jason. Your other host is Tim.
That's me.
And Bill.
I'm not jaded.
And our special host, Brian.
Hey, get a grip.
I like these puns because I got something coming up in my notes for that one.
Oh Lord.
What we talking?
Well, that is beyond beautiful, my friend.
Okay, all right.
He's just trying to get under your skin.
Come at me. All right.
You know, better than being out of your head.
Who wants to talk about Just Push Play first?
I'll talk about it first. I'll just rip the Band-Aid off and get it over with. I could go song by song, but that would get overly dumb and repetitive.
I see what you did there.
Let's just call it what it is. And reminder to share us with your friends because YouTube algorithm doesn't like us. Overall, what the fuck? We didn't ask for this. Did anyone ask for this?
2001 asked for it.
No, they didn't.
They sure did. No, they did.
They asked for Avril Lavigne. They didn't ask for this. They asked for MCR. They didn't ask for this.
I think there's some like
Not by 2001.
Some 30-inch jeans that beg to differ.
2002. Yeah, you're right.
Hey, Macarena.
Dark Times.
Yeah, like all of these, just Jaded was catchy. I'll give it that. And Fly Away From Here, for a second, I'm like, you know what? I might be able to listen to this song again, potentially. And then I realized, no, I wouldn't want to. Though Love Lies is kind of cute. But I'm not asking for it still, so. Yeah, that was my thoughts on this album. Try and guess where I'm putting it on the ranking scale.
It's my turn to guess too. All right, I'll go because I got notes for every single one of these beautiful songs. None were written by the band, so solely. Beyond Beautiful.
There's even one that they didn't even contribute to.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm curious. All right. Beyond Beautiful. Worst opening track in the discography. This sounds like bad late Def Leppard. Just Push Play. Why, Aerosmith? Why? This is truly awful. Hey, Bill, is Aerosmith new metal?
Hey.
That's my notes.
I think that's actually insulting new metal at this point.
Jaded, it's fine, I guess. At least it sounds like Geffen Aerosmith.
It's catchy.
Yeah, another ballad right after Jaded with Fly Away. This is someone writing an Aerosmith song that sounds like Get a Grip Aerosmith. It's just boring and uninteresting, amazing. Trip Hoppin', this one sounds like someone was trying to write a counterfeited funky Beatles song. That pre-chorus and chorus vocal melody is straight ripped from the Beatles. Sunshine, I did like the lyrics and all the Alice in Wonderland references, but the song itself was boring. Under My Skin, this could have been a Nickelback song. The background in part sounds like that Zeppelin Puffy song that Zeppelin song that Puffy sampled. That
Cashmere.
Cashmere, yeah.
But I think they turned it down just enough where they didn't have to pay any royalties. Love Lies. You remember that song Crazy on Get a Grip? Well, hey, we wrote it again. Just push record. Out of Your Head. Oh my God. That's all my notes say. Drop Dead Gorgeous. Joe Perry, No, What Has You Done? This is complete utter trash. Light Inside. I like the guitar riffs in the beginning, but then it just goes into 2000s Nickelback Lazy, which happened a lot on this album. Avant Garden, worst closer as well. It's written so damn sloppy. The vocals feel like they were being forced in. It's awful. And I think they took the title from No Doubt for the worst hidden track as well. That's impressive. I was jaded after listening to this album. There was no sunshine. I just wanted to fly away. My light inside died, and I was out of my head when these songs got under my skin. Straight to the bottom for me.
Awesome. I'd love to follow up if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
Right
All
to number one.
I like the album cover.
Ooh, this is worst album contender for me.
I thought it was kind of cool. All right, Beyond Beautiful, continuing the same tired formula from the last several albums. The guitar tone, not a fan. The start stop of the verses does work here in a cool way. The percussion in the background, some of the extra percussion kind of kept it alive. The bass is mixed well and keeps the rhythm section kicking in. Just push play. Thought it had a cool vocal effect with the intro, but it was just more old Aerosmith riffs kind of rehashed. Jaded, thought it was a cool song all around, just more radio ready rock and roll. Can't hate it. It's not great. Fly Away From Here, weird sound to the music. Kind of had like a little bit of a Black Hole Sun Soundgarden sound to some of the lead guitar parts. Overall, it was a boring piano ballad. You kind of mentioned something about Get a Grip era when you mentioned the song, Jason. For me, I put in my notes, sounds like it could have been What It Takes Part 2 or Amazing Part 2, only if the writing prompt was, how can we take that success and somehow make it worse? Great vocal tracks. Not bad for rock ballad, but does not live up to their other ballad efforts so far. Trip hopping. Thought it was a cool sounding mix, cool vocal melody, but boring all around. Sunshine. Had a decent flow and rhythm. I like the halftime feel of the drums, but that was of the times. Good structure. The bridge was kind of cool. Under My Skin. I thought it was an awesome little rocker of a song. I liked the attitude and the feel. It did also, again, remind me of some of the Draw the Line tracks. The chorus sounds like it came out of a Nine Lives song. Love Lies almost sounds like a modern country song from that time. The vocals did sound good. The lyrics were pretty okay. But overall, that song was pretty formulaic, but they did it pretty well. Out of Your Head reminded me of the Walk on Water intro. The rapping part is embarrassing. Sound of the times, I suppose. I put the word fail in all caps. It did have some cool sounds, and it's overall a good track production-wise, but the rapping is too much for me. Could not stick it out to completion. Drop Dead Gorgeous. I thought it sounded badass. I like the way the drums sound. I think the way the vocals sounded was really cool. I did note that it sounded like Joe Perry singing. And I put a note here, who talked them into this? I like it, but it is a reach for them. Bit of a reach. Light Inside. I like the bass. The song overall rocks. It's the best on the album for me. I like the whole vibe here, but it is also still predictable. Avant Garden. I think the vocals were pretty good with just the guitar during the intro. After that, everything is forgettable. Overall, put this entire album at a fail.
I wish it was forgettable. I really do.
All right,
I'm gonna read a quote from Joe Perry himself here. He said this in 2010. So keeping that in mind, the first sentence of the quote is, "I don't think we've made a decent album in years. Just Push Play is my least favorite. When we recorded it, there was never a point where all 5 members were in the room at the same time, and Aerosmith's major strength is playing together. It was a learning experience for me. It showed me how not to make an Aerosmith record."
Damn.
When we, on Draw the Line, we were talking about the 2 songs, and those were the 2 songs that they recorded while they were together. The rest of the album was separate. telling you,
Right.
that shit hurts fucking albums. If the band is not together writing and recording,
Which they haven't been for a couple album cycles now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about it in Blink-182 too. There's an album there where you can tell they're not together when they're writing it and recording it. It's never a good thing when a band does that shit. Except for Just Push Play, right, Tim?
Well, exactly. Exactly. That's like the best song ever.
No, let's talk about the album, not the song.
Yeah, the whole album.
Oh, well.
Say, not that I want to sit here and just like bash the album, but like, I mean, I was born in '98. Other than Jaded being maybe a minor radio song for a little bit,
It was pretty big.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got American Idiot that came out right around the corner. Plus,
3
you had
years
Avril
later.
Lavigne in full force.
But you were like
you had
3
a
years
lot
old,
going
right?
on.
You were like 3 years old.
Yeah, what did you know?
What did you know at
Right.
3?
Right,
I knew
you
it
were
was a cool
cool.
one.
You weren't hanging out with the cool 3-year-olds.
Yeah, you weren't smoking between math class and science class.
Hey, just because I was riding the short bus didn't mean that I wasn't cool.
I mean, that's a fair point. Cool on the short bus is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Darn right.
Big fish, little pond, little bus. All right. But yeah, besides Jaded, which is okay, I guess, there's nothing fucking here, man. This is trash. Like, I'm glad I get to rank this one. I planned ahead on this one.
Give me the easy ones.
I know Bill's got it here. I've got it here. Brian's put it in all caps, fail. I think he's got it here, and Tim's got it here.
That's correct for me.
Yeah, right here.
I mean, it was recorded well, but I mean, it was such a reach, such a grab. It's embarrassing. Secondhand embarrassment. I made it through every song except for a few as a great challenge.
It's just, I don't know.
Skip it.
Yeah, skip it.
The color coding will tell all.
Stick around for that. We got 2 more albums to go at the very end when we talk about music from another dimension or whatever. The color code will color code all our records. So
First, we got to honk on some Bobo.
we do have to honk on some Bobo. That's up
Gotta
next.
honk the
So
Bobo. Bobo honking time.
and also we have top songs coming. So if you like these videos, playlist link down below. You can watch them all in order. You can also check out our other playlists. We did Nickelback. We've done who else have we done? Def Leppard, yeah. So yeah, Poison. Good shit. Stick around.
The
Be
Rolling
safe.
Stone.
Yep.
Cinderella.
You got to dig deep for Rolling Stones. That's in a hidden playlist. You got to find that one.
Oh. Am I spoiling it?
No. But that's a good video. Long watch though. So
Yes, indeed.
yeah, be safe and make what, Brian? What do they have to make?
Good choices. Like and subscribe.
Watch our YouTube channel. Don't listen to this album.
Make crack like this.
Just stop it now, guys.